morning to everyone. I have posted the problem in the WhatsApp group. Please share in the group. Exports through LUT or bond and imports. LUT means letter of undertaking. You have to give a letter of undertaking that you will not pay taxes while you're exporting the goods to other countries. Now, Aslan traders exported the following goods to Bruce Lee traders in Singapore under LUT. That means you need not pay taxes to the government, but condition is you have to give a letter of undertaking. And what is the product? Monitor, 4 quantity, rate it 6500 per quantity, amount is 26,000, GST 18%. Now remember, because you are exporting the goods without payment of taxes, we will not consider GST rates. No taxes are paid to the government since we are exporting goods without payment of taxes. Okay, so GST it is given. There are two types of exports. One, when you are exporting without payment of duties and taxes, that is called letter of undertaking or bond. You have to furnish a bond to the government stating that you will not pay any taxes, duties and taxes. That exports under LUT or bond or without payment of taxes. Now, there are second category of exports. There are some exports which are taxable. Which are taxable. Which are taxable means we need not provide any letter of undertaking or you need not provide any bond details here. Okay, so first I'll explain you how to enter in the Tally software without payment of duty, or you have to provide letter of undertaking. LUT means letter of undertaking to the government stating that I am exporting a particular products without payment of taxes. This first problem. The second problem, they imported the following taxable goods from Roger Traders, Canada. Product name is oxygen concentrators, quantity 100, rate 20,000, amount 2 lakhs, GST 28%. Enter the above transactions in Tally software. Now, when importing any products from other countries, 99.99% it is taxable. It is taxable, except in case of pandemic. Now, the GST has been exempted in case of pandemic. Otherwise, it is taxable. Now, GST rate of concentrated is 28%. Now, since the seller, that is from Canada, he will not pay any taxes on behalf of seller. As a buyer, you have to pay taxes. So that is called reverse charge mechanism. That is called reverse charge mechanism. Now we'll do the first problem. We'll do two types of exports. One, exports with LUT or without payment of taxes. And the same problem we can do exports with payment of taxes in the Tally software. Okay. Now you should learn journal entries also. Later on, I'll explain you what is journal entries for each type of transactions. When you're selling, when you're buying, when you're exporting, when you're importing, when you're buying for composition dealers, when you're selling to composition dealers. We'll discuss in detail each part, the journal entries later on. So I'll open the Tally software. I think I will post the problem in the WhatsApp group of Ramya also.
Okay, sir.
What's the problem in the WhatsApp group, Ramya also? This is not the lab record. I'm explaining how to enter the exports in the Tally software. We are not doing a lab record today. Just explaining how to enter the Tally software.
Okay, sir.
This I will post it in the group. Just check it. Yeah, I posted. Check it. Okay, right? Check it.
Got it, sir.
Okay, right. So what I do is I'll open the Tally software. Because these exports means you should be very careful while entering the transactions Tally software. Now you have to create a company. I'll go slow. I have to create a company here. You have to do two types of problem. One is exports under LUT or bond, that is without payment of taxes. The second means exports are taxable. If exports are taxable, how will you make an entry in the Tally software? Now, this is the problem is here. You have to create a company here, Aslan Traders, Alt F3. Alt F3, create, name of the company, Aslan Traders. Some location, we put some location. State is Telangana. Control. Go to Gateway of Tally. Press Escape to go to Gateway of Tally. Enable GST. Shortcut key is F11. Enable GST. Then press F3. F3 means this is F1, F2, F3. Statutory taxation. F3. Then what you have to do is first should be yes, enable GST should be yes, second should be also yes. It will take you to the GST details. Now state is Telangana. You belong to regular dealer. Third one is no, applicable from 1/4/2021. I'll enter the dummy GST number from other firm. Then I enter the form GST number 36 AAA CU 2414 K1ZG. Then you're filing monthly. You're filing monthly return as a regular dealer. For the time being, we say no composition dealer. Enter tax liability on advance receipts, we say no, set to no. Enter tax liability reverse charge, we set to no because we are entering only exports, export of goods. Set alter GST details, we say no because we have to set GST rate at the stock item level. Enable GST classification, say yes. Now provide LUT bond details. Now this is the under first problem. We have two different types of sub category. First category is in exporting goods with LUT, letter of undertaking. That means where you will not pay any taxes to the central government. Whenever you exporting the goods, if there is a taxes, you have to pay IGST. Okay, interstate transactions. Interstate transaction, you have to pay IGST. But since you are not paying IGST, you have to provide a letter of undertaking to the government stating that you will not pay any duties and taxes. Now you have to say yes because it is exports without payment of taxes, without payment of duties here. Okay, here provide LUT or bond details, set to yes. Now it will ask you bond number. Type any dummy bond number. Okay, dummy thing. Some dummy bond number. Some 6-digit number. Okay. Applicable from, it says 7 June. Okay, no problem. 7 June. Date is mentioned 7 June by default. Okay, so we'll take the 1st April. 1st April 2021. We change the date to 31st March 2022. Now this is a dummy thing here. Enter dummy board number, dummy dates we entered. Okay, so when you're exporting any goods to other countries without any payment of taxes, that exports is called exports under LUT or bond. LUT means letter of undertaking. Say accept yes plus Y. Okay. Now again save it control plus A, control plus A. Go to gateway of tally, press escape, gateway of tally. Now here you have to create party name. Okay, you have to create party name and you have to create sales as exports. So to create a single ledger, A L C. Now what is the party name here? Export into other countries here. Bruce Lee Traders. Bruce Lee Traders. Bruce Lee Traders. It will come under sundry debtors. Sundry debtors. Because he belongs to Canada. If I am correct, Canada, Singapore. Which country? Singapore is. Okay. Which country it is? Singapore or Canada? Which?
Singapore, sir.
Yeah, okay, right. It is Singapore, right? Uh, so in the tally we have different countries. Type as here. Yeah, backside. Enter the country Singapore. Now Singapore has come. Okay, the list of countries. Click on this. Okay, since a Singapore dealer do not have any GST, we don't enter anything. Straight away control plus A. Okay, now export sales. Next is sales. Sales means you have to mention export sales. Export sales comes on the sales category. Sales. Now here GST applicable. Applicable. Okay. Now here what you to say? You say yes. In the export sales under statutory information under GST set under GST details. Say yes. Okay. So what is the product name? What is the product name? Product name is what is product name here? Product name is
Monitor, sir.
so monitor. Enter HSN code 6-digit SSN code or 5-digit. Now you have to enter nature of transaction as exports under LUT bond. Nature of transactions. Now what's the exports here? Exports under LUT bond because we are exporting the goods without payment of taxes. Click on this export on LUT bond. Enter. Okay. Now goods. Okay. Understood. So control plus A. Now what is the next thing you have to create? You have to create what? You have to create inventory items. What is inventory item? Monitor. Okay, press escape. Press escape. So press I, again one more I, then C. From gateway of tally shortcut key is to create stock item, single stock item, inventory stock item, IIC. Monitor. Monitor. Now you have to enter the unit quantity code. That means we enter the quantity. Alt plus C. Quantity. Now here you have to find out the quantity is there. No. So what you do is, nothing is there, you have to say others. Others are there. Yes, others are there. Say others. If that symbol is not there in that list, you have to select others. Okay, so he said you have to select quantity only, symbol. But in that list it is not available. You have to select others. Control plus A. And GST applicable. Now here you should not set GST rate, because GST rate we set when it is taxable. It is not taxable. Why? Because we are exporting the goods without payment of any taxes, duties and taxes. So that is called exports under LUT or bond. LUT means letter of undertaking. So set no GST details. Set alter GST. Set no. Type of supply goods. Say control plus A. Okay. Now we'll enter the transaction in the sales voucher. In the sales voucher. Okay. So press escape. Go to gateway of tally. Press escape. Go to gateway of tally. Sales voucher. Press V. Accounting vouchers. Now sales voucher. Shortcut key F8. Enter. Now again you have to see the dates. Again go to gateway of tally. See the dates. Now you have to change the dates. Current period date. Press Alt F2. Change the dates. 1/4/2021 to 31st March 2022. Okay. Now next thing is, we are not created any GST tax ledgers, because we are exporting without payment of taxes. So that is not required. Actually, when you're exporting or importing, when it is taxable, you have to create IGST ledger, not CGST, SGST. All exports or imports, it is taxable, it is treated as IGST, interstate transactions. But since in this case we are not paying any taxes, we will not create any tax ledgers. It is not required at all. Okay, so go to V. Now press some number. You have 56. We are selling to Bruce Lee Traders, so the details are available there. We will not have any GSN number because this is foreign trader. Now monitor. Where is a monitor? Now why it is not coming? Now what is it? Why it is not coming? Because this is not in the form of not in the form of item invoice. So click on this item invoice. So it will have a name of item. They enter. This is not required. Export sales. So monitor. Again it is coming. You have to disable the go down. F11. F2. So disable multiple go downs. No. Control A. This is not required. Monitor. How much is sold? 4. Quantity at the rate of, it will mention negative stock, no problem. 6,500. Okay. And there is no, we will not pay any GST, IGST, because it is exporting goods without payment of taxes. So provide GST details. So here you have to provide GST details. Enter shipping bill number, some number, random number, 5-digit number. Okay. Enter the date. We'll enter the 1st April 2021. This is a dummy one. Enter the port code. When exporting, no, we have to port code you have to enter. That means origination of code number of port. So we will enter the dummy number. Okay, Control A. Control A. Now the sales, you will see which report, which return you will find. This sales, export sales. We have GSTR 1, 2, and 3. So we go for GSTR 1. So to go to view reports, different types of reports. There are three reports basically in Tally software. GSTR 1, sales report, 2, purchase reports, and 3, combination of sales and purchase reports. To go to reports, shortcut key D. D means display from Gateway of Tally. D, O. O means statutory reports. Shortcut key. G. G means GST. And GSTR 1. Now, it is not showing any values. Why? So basically what happens, you have here mismatch. Now here, it is showing mismatch. Okay, it is showing mismatch. That is not showing here. It is showing mismatch. Incomplete mismatch information to be resolved. So there is one mismatch is there. If there is a mismatch, it will not show any values here. Now you have to rectify the miss. What is the mismatch? Enter on that. Place the cursor on that. Enter on that. Press enter key. Press enter key. Okay. Again press enter key. Second time. Again third time press enter key. What is mismatch here? Now he is asking port code. Port code should be of 6 digits. We are not entered 6 digits. Enter any 6 digits, random number, port code. So 6 digits. 6 digits. Okay, you entered 6 digits. Enter. Yes. I think that mismatch should be resolved. Again, go to now. It is showing now. It comes under which category here? Exports category. Now it's showing under exports invoices here, 26,000. There is no tax amount because we are exporting goods without payment of taxes. So under which table? 6A. Table 6A. Okay. If you click on this, place the cursor on export image, click on this, you will get register, voucher register by sold to this party name, Bruce Lee Traders. Shipping number is given, shipping date is given, port code is given, tax value is given. There is no taxes because we are exporting without payment of taxes. If you again press enter key, it will go to the sales voucher. Okay, this is the way how to enter exports under LUT. Exports under LUT. Now suppose you have to if you download this, if you want to view summary, you click on this view summary, it will provide you the summary of output supply. Output supply. All exports and imports are treated as interstate sales. And because you are exporting the goods without payment of taxes, that is also called exempted sales. Exempted sales. Okay, so this is the way how to enter the export sales in the Tally software. Suppose you want to take the printout, view written format. If you click on view written format, we'll come back to the written format. Now if you export GSTR1, you can export to separate different location. Suppose you have to export to the using the format Excel or JSON file, we can export it. So let us take Excel sheets. Yes, is it? Yeah, it is showing exporting to Excel part. Let us see what happens. We'll see the Excel part. You can export the return to the. Now it is opening the Excel document. It is opening Excel document. If you can see the Excel, this is the Excel document. Nature of document. By default, it will open the columns here. We have business to business sales here. This is B2B. We have business to customer sales here. Okay. Now e-commerce sales we have. Different types of sales are there. Now this is the exempted sales here. The HSN code. We have different documents are there. Okay. This way we can export our return in the form of Excel sheet. Okay. So we have different types of category of sales here. Now where is this? Yeah, this is the different documents. Okay, so this is the how to we can export our GST one return. And also, if you click on open GST portal, we can export this directly to the portal. So it will take you to the government portal. That means, yeah, you have to type the GST username and password. You can directly upload your return in the GST portal. So you have to type username and password. You have to log in and upload in the GST portal. Okay, this is the thing how to enter the transactions, exports without payment of taxes. And there is next second same, we'll do the same problem, but we have to open a different company. We will enter the exports which are taxable. There are some exports which are taxable. That I'll show you now. Just take you a little bit. I'll give a different company. Same problem we can do in different company. Yeah. So we create one more company, same problem, with different name. I'll show you how to enter the exports which are taxable. Okay, so we'll create a new company, Alt F3, create company. So we'll create exports. It's a taxable export traders. With the same location, say LB Nagar. Telangana. Control it. Now enable GST details. F11, F3. Yes. Now you have to enter the number. Enter the different number. 36 AA CCA 4861 C1Z0. Monthly we say no. So enter tax liability, advance receipt say no, reverse charge is a no. So Taltar we say no because we should set GST rate at the stock item level. Say yes. Now you say no because we are paying taxes. When exporting our goods, we have to pay taxes. If that is the case, we have to specify no. So control plus A. Then control plus A. We create ledgers. ALC. First ledger is Bruce Lee Traders. Sundry return. Sundry return. Change the country here. Singapore. Control A. Now export sales. Export sales. Sales category. Now under stat information, GST applicable. Now you don't say an yes here. You don't say yes here. Type of supply, goods. Control plus. Now you go for the create inventory items from GitHub Tally, shortcut key IIC. Monitor. Then Alt plus C. Quantity. Nothing is there, so I'll select others. Control plus A. Yes, applicable. Yes. Now you have to set a GST rate. Okay. Yes. What is the product? Monitor. Okay. type any random 6-digit HSN code or 5-digit HSN code on value, right? Taxability, taxable. Say taxable, taxable. It is not exempt, taxable. Reverse charge, no reverse charge, because you are selling to the selling to customer, selling to trader in abroad. What is the rate? Tax rate 18%. What is tax rate? 18%. 18. Select 18%. Okay, control percent. Then type of flight goes control percent. Okay, now here you have to create one more ledger because you are paying taxes while exporting. That is tax ledger. Which tax ledger? Interstate transactions, IGST. So ALC. So IGST, Integrated Goods and Service Tax. All exports and imports, it is taxable. We have to create IGST, duties and taxes. Now select type of duty, GST. Tax type, integrated tax. Okay, so control question. Okay, now go to vouchers, accounting vouchers, sales voucher. Okay, yeah, sales voucher. Reference number say 99. Party name, Bruce Lee Traders. This is already entered. Buyer details. Export sales. This is not required. Press enter key. Monitor. Again, it is coming. Go down here to deactivate. Go down part. F11, F2. Here you say no. Control plus A. Again, press enter key. Not required. Monitor. We change the quantity 40. Show negative stock. Rate is per monitor. Let us say 5,000 rupees. Now you have to select GST tax ledger, IGST. Is coming IGST as 36,000. Now exporting the goods, if you don't provide your letter of undertaking or you don't furnish your bond details, then you have to pay taxes to the government. How much taxes to pay? IGST 36,000. Okay. Say some bill number, say type any bill number, some bill number. Date, today's that is 1st April date. Port code, it should be 5-digit items. Yeah, port code. Otherwise, show you error. Control plus. Okay. Now go for the to view the return. To view the report, go to GSTR 1. Press escape. Press escape. Go to GSTR 1. Shortcut key DOG 1. Now again, no values are not showing. Why? There are still some mismatches in the GSTR 1. It resolve the mismatch. Place the cursor on that mismatch. Enter key. Again enter second time. Enter the third time. Now again, port code should be 6 digits. Okay. So enter the dummy port code as 6 digits. Okay. Enter. Yes. I think it is resolved now. Now it is showing here. Okay. Under which category? Under export 6A table. Now it is shown taxable value, tax amount, total invoice amount 2,36,000. Okay. So this is the exports with payment of taxes. The previously what exports without payment of taxes. This is exports with payment of taxes. Okay. Suppose you want to view summary, you can have total summary of this. Is interstates. It is considered as interstate sales. All exports and imports are taken as interstate sales. It is a tax. It is not exempted one. Tax amount is shown separately 36,000. The total outward supply sales is 2 lakh rupees. Only supply plus taxes you have to pay 36,000 to the government. Okay. So this is the way how to enter the exports transactions with payment of taxes and without payment of taxes. Okay. Similarly, you can do for import also. Similarly, you can do for import also. I'm leaving to you for this import problem. You can do import also. So I'll show you the problem here. They imported the following taxable goods from Roger Traders, Canada. Same case can do it. Now for import, what you have to do is you have to enable reverse charge, you have to set to yes. For imports, you have to enable reverse charge. Because all imports are normally taxable except in pandemic cases like oxygen cylinder and oxygen. It is not taxable during the pandemic, but generally it is taxable 99% cases. Okay, so you have to create a separate ledger called IGST at 28%. Okay, for imports you have to set reverse charge, enable reverse charge, you have to set to S. This I'll tell the clue you can do in your Tally software, you can practice it. I should tell you the clues now. So you should enable GST. You know that how to enable GST? Now, when you enable GST, press F11, press F3. Now, first is second is make it to S. Now here I'm showing you. Here, this here to enable to yes. Enable tax liability and reverse charge. Make it to yes. This is here to make it to yes. Make it to yes. Because it is you are paying taxes on behalf of supplier. You are a recipient, the other party supplier. You have to pay taxes on behalf of supplier. You make it to yes. So I'll just remove this one. Yeah, Telangana. You type your GST number, dummy, or you can leave it, and here you have to make it a yes. You make it a yes. Make it a yes. The remaining is as usual, no change. Control press. Then again, you have to create IGST ledgers. IGST ledger you have to create uh, imports under purchases. You have to create import ledger under purchases. And you have to create stock item, and you have to set GST rate at stock item. And you can enter the transaction in purchase voucher. Okay, you have to pay IGST with IGST. Then you can view the report in GSTR 2, not in 1, because you're purchasing from abroad. You have to view the report in GSTR 2. It will show you under import invoices. Under import invoices, it will show you taxable value and tax amount and total invoice amount. Let's stop here and take attendance. Section A.
Sir, 5.
Just one second. Five,
10.
10.
Yes, sir.
10.
10,
Next.
13,
After 13,
56, sir.
56. That's all.
Yes, sir.
3,
4, sir.
12, 4,
11, sir.
11,
4, 11, 16.
16. Okay.
4, sir.
Right. Thank you.
Thank you,
4,
sir.
11, 16.
Log out and join next class.